Hello and welcome to another MBT Footy Talks show. I'm joined by none other than Mel B. Malcolm. What's up, buddy?
What up, what up, what up? What's good in the hood?
Ah, I would say it's all right in the hood, man. Just before we get on with anything, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate the love and support from you guys. We are striving and pushing to get this channel going. Now let's get this show on the road. Uh just 1 second. Um so Liverpool, congratulations on winning the cup. That's the no, genuinely speaking. They deserved it. Chelsea were absolute garbage. And I feel like um, Liverpool were outright the favourites. They ensured that they are living with something this season. So yeah, even though it was people said it was the reserve team, but that was basically the first team. But I mean, look, Chelsea it's the reserves every day of the other week, I guess. So it's unfortunate that Chelsea had to lose, but that you have one win and one loser. But congratulations to Liverpool. They had a very good performance against the Chelsea side, who tend to cause problems against the top six teams. And they managed to hold it out until the 118th minute, where Virgil van Dijk scored his headed to win it. I felt like they were going for penalties for some reason, actually. But yeah, Liverpool had the better chances and they played them off the park essentially. There was not that clinical edge from Liverpool. That's my own critique. But barring that, they thoroughly deserved it. They beat all the other teams ahead of them, and yeah, what more can I say about Liverpool? What can you say?
Uh, I feel like the match was fairly even, bro, in terms of opportunities. I feel Chelsea wasted a lot of chances, actually. That keeper of Liverpool stepped up Keller on the day. Klopp made substitutions, bringing in kids, like three, four kids. Took off Gakpo and McAllister and Robertson, and it looked like it gave the team energy for extra time. And I feel like the goal was always coming from a set piece because Van Dijk scored and then they ruled it out for nothing, essentially.
Yeah,
And
that was also kind of
it was a silly VAR decision, bro. So Liverpool deserved the goal because the same guy did the same thing. So
again exactly.
it was
Yeah.
justice, bro. It's justice. I feel like Chelsea just bottled it and they don't deserve anything. They don't. How can you be a mid-table team and win a cup? So they deserve everything that's coming to them, bro. And Liverpool, congrats on your quote unquote quadruple. We'll see how that works out for you guys in the end of the day. But dude, the way they celebrated the Carabao Cup and then they blame Man United last season for doing the same thing. We celebrated it shamelessly.
Look, like these guys are the same people that said, "Oh, we over celebrated when we beat them," and then when I say, "Well, we beat you guys, and you haven't beaten us in like 2 consecutive seasons now," so they have no chat to Arsenal anymore, and the only chat they have is the trophies they've accumulated. So Yes, that's fine, but none of us were alive to see that for most of the part. I think we're only
Mm.
seeing what we're seeing now, and yeah, man, look, do what you do, and just stop hating on people who celebrate, because we can talk about how bad you celebrating a cup that y'all don't even rate in the first place. So let's not try this over celebrating chat. You celebrate when you win, and you celebrate when you win trophies. Okay?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as you can over celebrate. There is no such thing. People celebrate. It's part of the sport, it's part of the life of the game. So essentially, if you guys are out here pointing fingers at other clubs just because they have won more than you, it doesn't mean gives you the divine right to say when is it appropriate to celebrate. That's my only issue with the fans. Barring that, they have every right to celebrate the Carabao Cup. It's still a trophy. So whether we rate it or not is another story, but we're putting it. So you have to have that same energy when you win big games or when you win trophies. So just stop talking about over celebrating. You guys did over celebrate too, apparently, according to your standards of over celebrating. Because you're now saying the same thing last season about United. And you said the same thing about Arsenal last year when they beat you convincingly. So don't do that, please. Please. If you guys end up winning the Carabao Cup only, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything because you guys are in a four now it's a three horse race in the title. You have to go in the Europa League now, which is starting pretty soon. And also,
FA
you're
Cup
now in
tomorrow.
FA Cup. Exactly. So back to life, back to reality. So, things are hotting up in the title race as your rivals are now catching up with you as City have just keep winning games. Arsenal are also just winning games. I think because depending on if Chelsea win that game or not, that game might be postponed, so it won't be the biggest games for the City Cup. So might it depends if Chelsea win that FA Cup. But looks like the title race is hotting up too.
Yeah.
Um, it's March soon, and I'm just gonna say this right now. Liverpool, watch out because City and Arsenal on your tail.
Hot on
And
the tail. 2 points only separating the top three. It's lit. No,
it's
no, no, no time for mistakes.
so advice: don't drop the ball, Liverpool. And if you do, I guess that's on you because I don't think you have an excuse now. Oh, it's injuries, but you're still first. So even if you lose, I won't feel sympathies because you're still first, and despite all this, which is fine. It just shows you're a quality team. But should you lose, this quality team lost. So don't act like, oh, woe is me, like Newcastle, who have been saying they're going to take over the league, but they've shown otherwise. And they were absolutely annihilated against Arsenal. Absolutely annihilated. And credit and just desserts because y'all was celebrating like we won the league against Arsenal when that goal we all know should not have happened in the first place. I'm just saying. They were delightfully, thoroughly. Like I saw the XG in the first half, they had zero XG in the first half. It's only in the second half they had a shot.
And a return to Premier League football for carriers, bro. You guys took advantage of that. Holy shit.
No, I don't think Karras was the main issue of that. I think it was more their defense. They were wide open.
But that keeper also, it doesn't give them much confidence, does it now?
Yeah, but like if Botman is scoring own goals and everyone else is just dizzy and all over the place,
That
I
performance reminded me of, remember when Spurs dropped them 4-1?
yeah,
It's like copy paste, exact same thing. As soon as you just put pressure on Newcastle, it's late, bro.
because they were trying to do that whole let's hold out
You
with
can't hold
your
out and
squad
counter in every game, bro. You're gonna get beat. He's gonna get
and
beat.
like it didn't work. Isak was not in the game. Isak, shame. I like, I like Isak, but not in the game. Non-existent. Gordon, non-existent. Ben White put him right there in the pocket. Um, but like it just showed that Arsenal are very serious this year, and long it may continue because Saka is now one of the best youngsters in the league now because of it, and Havertz is scoring. I I I think I was watching the game, uh, thinking to myself, "Wow, I don't know, man. Like this guy gets a lot of hate for no reason, um, but he's made the team better in terms of the attack. The only time I would feel we don't perform is when we're allowed to get space and we don't make the most of it. At times where we are unable to control matches is when um, Rice is like the sole provider of the attack from deep. But when you have Jorginho, the dynamic is completely different. Now Rice is free to roam and win the ball higher up compared to him just cleaning up at the back. And I'd rather have him up there than him just cleaning up from behind. And I think it's important if he's there and behind, but like he's not as effective as Party in terms of build up. He's not Shane. I like Rice, but he's a consistent performer and he's still got a lot to learn though. If same for Havertz and same for a few others. It's just I like the consistency in the Premier League. It's just how can we replicate this in the Champions League game against Porto? So all in all, good weekend for Arsenal. Um, better than City's, even though they're second. Better than City's performance against Bournemouth, and it was a very nice game to watch compared in the Arsenal game. Like Liverpool had the cup this weekend, so it's not really much. And there were the games during the week as well. They absolutely thrashed Brentford. So,
Well, you mean Luton?
oh, sorry, Luton. My bad, my bad.
Yeah.
Um, and like this title race is getting harder and harder, but like it's like normally like one team would fall away, or one team did fall away, and that was Spurs and Villa, and they're now fighting out for the four race. It's top five this year because of the Champions League. Um, so the change, we are going to make league, Super League, Champions League now. So
Which is
which is
nonsense, by the way.
absolute nonsense. But on the more pressing matter, I just want to like try go through like briefly because we don't have a lot of time today. But like probably our main discussion will probably be Chelsea and United, and we can do Chelsea last. But another poor performance from Manchester United. Again, missed opportunities. Again, not set up right.
Again.
Again. So what's going on? Like because I watched that full 90 and it was probably the most painful. I had to watch it with my brother who's a United supporter and it was painful to watch because they outright outplayed. And there's no other way of me putting this. And I did warn you last week that you should be careful for them because they tend to do this sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. They were missing players too, and they still didn't. They still got the best out of somewhat a lackluster performance from a United side who I expected to be better after the four wins.
Four
So
wins. Hoyland was on form. Out of the team,
that was a
injured.
big miss. That was a big miss.
Luke Shaw out of the team, injured. Lindelof is crap at left back. Martinez out injured. I don't blame Maguire. I know I talk a lot of shit about Maguire, but it's not his fault.
It was not a shame.
Um,
It was actually for
I
me one
think,
of your better players. Like
bro, like we have to be real here, bro. Like even with those players that we had back, we weren't dazzling. We played better because I think players have better understanding, the ones when they fit, right? So when the team changes, obviously the chemistry, everything changes. But the manager also has to think, bro. How can you put people like there's Ahmad on the bench, there's Anthony on the bench, you paid 95 or 85 million, whatever. And you're putting Forson, a guy who's got no experience, no chemistry with anybody, putting
no, and
Rashford in the
shame,
middle.
and shame. He wasn't that bad. He was for me he was actually probably the more threatening attacker in that game compared to Rashford. Rashford was non-existent again.
He's been
Um,
non-existent the whole season, bro. It's
and
been it's like he's been scoring lately, like, but it's his performances are it's not of the quality of or the standard of what we're supposed to be playing. Bruno as well, bro. We have to like I love these boys. You know me, I'll defend these guys, but when they do things like this and they do it every season, I can't defend that. It's dude. I never watched the
not
game. I
good
told
enough.
you I
It's
watched
not good
15 minutes. I've watched 15 minutes of a game before I left, and I was like, this is the same old shit I've been seeing for. I know the last four games, or whatever we've been winning, but it's the same thing. There's no change in the style of play. There's no style of play actually. It's just we. It's like we play hit and hope football, bruh. Like there's no patterns. There's no puzzle to solve. It's just we're gonna play football today, and that's it. And it doesn't make sense to me, bruh. Like what is the coach doing, bruh? Like I don't know. I don't even get hurt anymore when we lose, bruh, because I'm so used to it. Last season we finished third, but we lost 9 games. This season
enough. We
we
only
are
lost 10 games.
we lost. Yeah, we've lost 10 games already, and we were at sixth, fighting for fifth. Hopefully, we're hoping for Spurs to bottle those games. But we might also still like Man United is so unpredictable, bruh. Like we've got City this weekend, we might draw or do something there. Who knows? But I think we're gonna lose. But if we turn up against City, it just shows you that these guys play when they want to, which is not right. You can't just turn up when you feel like it, bro. You know, it's
I I
it's it's
just,
disgusting, bruh.
I just feel like it's so frustrating because like the problems at United run deep, way too deep. We can talk about the players, but majority of them, like we got rid of your Pogbas, we got rid of your Herreras, your all those guys gone. Now we're thinking it's the new United, but it's the same nonsense over and over and over again. And something needs to change. Something genuinely needs to change within that squad. Me personally, like I told you, like when Mikel came to Arsenal, he literally cleared all the bad personalities, all the bad quality players out. We just had to sieve out what was left, and what was left is the good young players, and we brought in good quality as well. Not like the overly expensive ones, like players no one looked at, players that genuinely wanted to play, not these guys who pretentious and want to come for the fame and the glory of whatever the hell they're going for.
For the money.
Exactly, like that comes later, like if you are a successful side, but like you need to build properly. Now, hopefully, your Jim Radcliffe can see like there's so many problems,
Oh
but
no, you
then
see it, bro. That guy has been saying that, hey, dude, if Ten Hag don't make top four,
he's out.
bro, this is he knows the standards of the team, bro. He knows where we're supposed to be. He wants to bring Man United back, and I feel like the appointments, like the back room, what's happening at the on with the board and everything. There's a lot of changes happening, so hopefully. Hopefully, I'm praying that things can start, changing on the pitch because that's where it needs to. We need to start there. I'm not gonna lie. There, we need to really have develop a pattern of play. I don't give a shit if we got a left side bias, right, in our attacks, which we usually do with Rashford and Shaw. If they both fit in on form, that's a left-sided bias. I don't give a shit, bro. If it wins you games, bro, do that, bro. But right now, it looks like we're trying to just find goals from I don't know, from the sky or something, bro, because it doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. Every week we're
Ah,
watching this shit play, this shit style. Like some of the goals we score, it's actually amazing, but the build up is not as amazing as the goal. You know what I mean? It's like we got lucky to get through. Like, dude, like Man United only perform in moments, bruh. They do not consistently keep the ball. They do not consistently do the right things. And when it comes to defense, oh my days, bro, we so easy to cut through like butter, bro. Especially when the defense keeps changing. I don't know if you saw that last Fulham goal. That was embarrassing, bro. Traore literally just ran through everybody, passed the Iwobi, he cut in and he scored.
no, but
Onana
like
stepped.
we can talk about like Traore like running, but like what was Varane doing with Iwobi? Where the hell was he?
Where was Dalo? Up the
Where was
pitch.
Dalo?
Up the pitch.
Because
Maguire, no pace. Got child, obviously.
dude, look, like people saying, "Oh, it's Maguire's fault." It was Ericsson who also missed his freaking tackle as well.
Dude,
Like,
Ericsson needs to dip, bro. Yo, that guy's. You know how many goals Ericsson, even in the Champions League, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Ericsson costs us, even in the Arsenal game. That's what dominating us in midfield. Because we have flipping Ericsson and Cass. Cass is trying to play like a centre back because he knows Ericsson don't got legs, bruh. That's why you didn't see Cass in that game. Bruno, he's playing like a winger and a left back at the same time.
dude,
This guy,
that wide role of Bruno is freaking annoying because I don't know, like he's. It's not like he's not creating. Then let me just make one thing very clear. He is creating, but it's about the effectiveness of him creating, and it's not. And now, like it's more half chances than clear cut because it's that thing, and like he's regressed this season
bruh, since last season I've saw this thing happening, bro.
because
Like he'll score you your 10 goals plus. He'll do assists here and there, but
I
the
think he's on six.
performances,
I think he's on six now. Like
yeah, but
it's
the performances is
but it's not good.
disgusting.
That's not good enough. It's not good. Like this man was scoring 10, 15 goals a season when he was
28. Remember when he first
28.
came,
Yeah, dude.
bro?
I'm just thinking, what happened to this guy?
He's completely lost the plot, bro. He, him like, but dude, I'm not solely blaming Bruno. Like, I feel like the entire team. We're not a team. If you see what I mean, we're not together. Arsenal is together. City, as cock as they are at times, they
They're still
together.
together, yeah.
Liverpool are more together than most teams this season because Klopp is leaving. That's why they're together. This is
Dude,
their last chance.
even Villa are together, bro. Like
Even flipping Villa, but Villa is just inconsistent as shit. That's
no,
the
but
only
like
flaw.
then, but like you see, like I think like for instance, like you guys are underperforming. They're overperforming.
That's true.
Like after this season, let's say they get into the Champions League next year. This this is it for them. Like you see what happened with Newcastle last season? Everyone's thinking, oh, I was even one of those. Thinking, oh, these guys are gonna
And I told you that's not gonna happen. Newcastle's gonna be in a title race. Nah, they worse than us.
worse,
I can say
worse,
that,
worse, worse.
bro. Newcastle, Chelsea, Wolves, teams like that, they're not better than United. That's why we beat them. Those are the type of teams we beat because we're better than them. As cock as we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I was just so mad, man, because win, lose, and then you pull a few wins together to get some hope. Then you lose to a stupid team like Fulham, a stupid team like Bournemouth. You know what I mean? We've had results like this.
Yeah.
We've lost to flippin' people like Crystal Palace when we absolutely dominated the game. Like, bruh, what the actual? I don't want to swear, but what the fuck? Never real, bro. What the hell is going on, bro? Yes, yes. I see now how
What
you
is
felt like
it,
when Arsenal was cock and they were losing stupid games where you know you could have
bro?
won
Like,
those games. You
dude,
know,
like
you
it's
know.
painful. It's painful, and the thing is, like,
How do you
a
even
lot of
explain yourself?
you can't. Well, how can you?
My team is cock, bruh. What must I say? Yes, yes. And if you know what, now, I feel more sorry for the fans that are paying hard-earned money to go watch that bullshit, bruh.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel
Uh,
sorry for the fans, bruh. These guys don't give a shit, bruh. Yo,
nah, they couldn't kill us.
they couldn't give a
Like,
flying. And we might even go out of the FA Cup tomorrow. Who knows, bro? I hope not.
no, we'll get to that. I just want to run through the other games that happened this past week. So also City played Brentford and they beat them 1-0 again. Um, now normally we talk about all the top six teams, but like there was nothing particularly
Interesting.
great about Man City
Mm.
this past week.
They just beat Brentford 1-0 and they beat Bournemouth 1-0, and both goals were so fortunate. And the
They could have drawn.
performances,
They could have dropped
yo,
points. Yeah,
I
they
think
could
they
have
could have
literally.
lost to Bournemouth because Bournemouth had more opportunities from what I saw.
Yeah, and I think
Uh,
what scares them is like Liverpool are on it, Arsenal are on it
and
too.
Arsenal are on it. It's not so easy for City to win this
Yeah,
league.
that pressure is not
It's not
good
going
for them.
away. And in the Champions League as
No,
well, going strong. So they've got distractions.
too many,
I
and
feel they
that
should
could
just
break.
go out of the FA Cup to Luton. Please, please do that, City.
Let's see what happens because what I would say is that um, I don't believe in this thing of sacrificing cups or whatever. Me personally, I don't like it happens. It does
I
happen
just don't
because
want them to win another treble, bruh. They have to
they're
lose
not.
one
They're not.
competition.
They're not going to. They're not going to. Like it's more likely Liverpool will do a young double than City doing a treble. So it's calm down. Um, I don't think this year we're gonna have an English team winning the Champions League. Though. It's that controversial.
Think it's gonna be Madrid now, most
They
likely. Bayern ain't doing shit.
it's late for Bayern.
Ah, it's like for Bayern, bro.
Inter look more serious than I expected them to be. Um, but yeah, let's just see what happens. I don't think we're gonna have an English team winning any European trophies. I think the likes of Leverkusen and um, Madrid this year
Mm.
uh, are gonna win these
Is
trophies.
Leverkusen in Europa League?
Yeah,
Ah, they might win it, bro.
like this. I'm just looking at the teams and I'm like, who's gonna beat this Liverpool? They've beaten everyone
It's
in
only
Germany.
Liverpool that's got a chance, but Liverpool won't beat them. I don't
They
think
tend
so.
to, like Liverpool tend to set up the
I feel like they're
youngsters.
gonna underestimate Sparta Prague and then they're gonna get dropped.
You see, that's the problem, and they always like under pick players. So it is what it is, man. Like quickly before you like wrap up, we're just gonna go through some of the matches quickly, and then we'll talk about Chelsea. So Palace on Saturday beat Burnley 3-0. Easy. First
New
game for the
manager
new
bounce.
management.
New
Yeah,
manager
new management.
bounce.
Yeah, that was like the first half was quite boring actually, but
Mm.
second half they really like switched on and they took.
Burnley are getting relegated, bro.
Yeah, it's late. Villa an emphatic 4-2 victory over Nottingham Forest again. Diaz, no,
Douglas
Douglas,
Luiz.
Douglas Luiz, and Watkins again at it again. Um, And then we have Brighton drawing 1-1 with Everton. Brighton, like, look,
Again, again.
look, man, I'm just,
Brighton
I
are
don't
not
know, man.
serious.
Dude, like, they have very good players. Um, but I think De Zerbi has, I think that vibe about De Zerbi is already like caught on because I think he has too many new players. You see, so that kind of
Mm.
messed up everything for them. But yeah, they at least they drew.
Everton is on the rise. Did you see they got their points back or 4 points back out of 10?
Yeah,
So they moved up.
yeah.
Congrats,
So
Everton.
they're trying to not get relegated.
Yeah.
So
At least they gave them some points back, bruh. Shame.
yeah, um, it's unfortunate for Luton to lose to Liverpool as well. They got absolutely annihilated as well. But I thought Luton for the parts of the game they showed what they shame they lacked quality, genuine quality. They just one or two maybe you could talk about, but everyone else just under the cosh of quality. So um, and then there was Wolves in Sheffield, just the 1-0. And West Ham and Brentford 4-2 to West Ham yesterday.
Bowen
Uh,
hat trick. Bowen,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Bowen is
But
back.
Bowen, yeah, this is why I don't rate him. He just turns up when he wants to as well. And
Bruh,
he's
and
like
what did I
28
tell
years
you?
old. And he's
What
like
did I
28
tell
years
you about Maidstone? Absolutely sacrificed last night. 5
old.
nil Coventry. La, 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 la.
But dude, they're like non-league, so I can't really blame them for that, you know. So
So
shame.
why? Okay, I don't understand. How did they draw against Coventry for the replay to happen in the first place? It was 1-1, and then all of a sudden, Coventry just decided to drop them.
Yeah, shame. It's sad, but it is what it is, man. FA Cup is ruthless, bro.
FA Cup is
Um,
tonight still, bro, and Wednesday.
yes, and the games tonight is Bournemouth versus Leicester. And a Leicester team, in my opinion, that is trying to get their the credentials back into the Premier League as well. Trying to do everything in their power to ensure they come back strong in this league. Um, so yeah, dude, I think they're still first, yeah. Um, along with Leeds and Ipswich, and then the rest will like kind of fight it out
Hmm.
for that spot. We might have a West Brom back, we might have Southampton back, and we might have Hull City back. But Norwich
I
are
want
not too.
Southampton back because that's the only team we hit 9-0 at Old Trafford.
I know, but like it looks like what's gonna happen is this one like between who's gonna finish. Like first, it's like it's Leicester. Let's be real. But that second spot, it's gonna go between Ipswich and Leeds. And
Hmm.
I'm more leaning to Ipswich. They play some fantastic. They've been playing some fantastic football this season.
Ipswich needs to be back in the league. It would be nice to have them.
Yeah. And then the rest they'll fight it out. I don't want Leeds again. They always get relegated. West
Leeds are
Brom,
gonna get showered.
yeah, they're gonna get relegated. How they're gonna get relegated? West Brom and Southampton, I'm leaning more towards because they've been out of the Prem for some time, and I think they need to come back and just reestablish themselves. We need like something we're more used to, you know, versus like these anomalies. Like Norwich, not a freaking chance. Norwich, it's no,
They always get dropped, bruh, no matter where they are.
no, I don't want that team back. And anyway, look, let's just see how that one turns out. But as for the FA Cup, let us see what is going in here. As I was saying, Leicester looking to play Bournemouth tonight,
Bournemouth.
and I think they might win it. They're actually a very different team now with that new guy who is one of Pep's assistants. And like the school of Pep still growing to this day. Um, Another game was Blackburn Rovers against Newcastle. Look, man, if Newcastle end up losing this game, me I wouldn't be surprised, but I think they'll win it. I think they just
I think they need to sack Eddie Howe, bro.
If they even look, if they got out of the cup, sack him, please. 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 Um, Luton, if you can do us a favor, but it's not really a favor because I think City will just solely focus on the league if that happens. So I don't know,
Right,
man.
Luton. Come on, Luton. 1-0. Just one. Just one.
It's at home now. Yo, yeah, it's gonna be a lit game.
It's
Hopefully.
Luton's home, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna push
Um,
City until the end.
nah, nah, nah. And then Chelsea, look, man, you're playing a level which is a relegated team.
Championship. Are they gonna drop Leeds? I feel sorry for Leeds, damn, bro.
I think Leeds because Leeds are second,
They
and
just
they
need to watch
play.
out for Bamford, bro. Bamford is on form now.
Yeah, yeah, Bamford is a bit of a problem. So a shame, like considering what he went through while they were still in the Premier League. Remember those horrible injuries he had. Um, Glad he's performing again. And then there's Forest and United tomorrow. Guys, listen, man. If you wanna like salvage this season, just
I have
win.
no predictions for that game, bro. I'm just,
Like, just get something.
I can't even tell you the lineup. I don't know who's gonna play.
Just like,
Wayland is
just
out, bro.
ah,
It's it's bad, bro. What's happening to United, bro? We'll see. We'll see what one.
ah, it's late for United.
We'll see.
And then there's Wolves versus Brighton, two Premier League sides. We'll see how that one
I'm
goes.
leaning
And
to
then
Wolves because Wolves is home.
Southampton versus Liverpool. Yeah,
Liverpool.
Wolves are, what, Brighton could turn up. I think that's everything. But then there's Liverpool and Southampton, Liverpool's feeder club. Um, um,
I also
but yeah, I think that would be a nice game to watch as well because Liverpool throw the kids and stuff. Because I think the weekend is going to be quite intense.
oh, dude, we'll have to do a preview show for the weekend, bro. We'll do a preview
Yeah, there's quite a
on
lot of games. There's quite a
on
lot of
Thursday
games. Yeah, we can do that.
because it's the derby this weekend. Gotta talk about that.
Yeah, yeah. We'll preview the game as well. But before we go, I just want to just talk about Chelsea as like just to wrap it up. Um, um, I know what I said at the beginning of the season that there's a team in there, but I didn't believe Poch was good enough. But I guess he was like there for temporal, for temporary. You know, now they've come to a situation where now not only have they not improved, but now they're just losing in a very disgusting and sad fashion. Like even worse than you guys actually. Because one thing I can say about United is that maybe, we can talk about the injuries and we can question Ten Hag, but the whole situation at Chelsea, the whole thing is
Everything is falling apart, bro.
it's rotten to the core. Now a lot of people will say this is the first time it's ever happened. There's such a turnover. No, it's the amount of the turnover for me that's happened for the first time. But this has happened so many times where, and this is the sort of thing championship teams do when they come into the Premier League. So what happens? They just buy a shitload of the better players from the championship and end up in the Premier League. And they don't have that cohesion and it all collapses. Look what happened with Nottingham Forest. They were about to get relegated last year. All those 30 players they signed. But they were lucky, in my opinion. They were very lucky. Um, Burnley didn't really change anything. They were supposed to add like a bit more quality. They did, but it wasn't the quality to maintain that style of play as well. And Luton had no chance. Even Sheffield had no chance to even go into that market. But like with Chelsea, they just players of no reputation whatsoever. Like Caicedo had one good season. Enzo had a good World Cup, and they bought it. Palmer was not a starter for City. These are players who Madueke did all right in PSV, but who is
Who
he
is
really?
he?
Mudrik
Who
had
is
a
he?
few good games in Shakhtar Donetsk. Again, who is
Who
this
is
guy?
he?
The only player I can just say, all right, experience, Sterling and Thiago Silva. That's it.
Even Chilwell, for Pete's sake, he did okay in the final.
No, but he's been in Chelsea. Like that's
He's
not
in
even
and out. He's in and out.
like
Like it feels like he hasn't been there long because he's always injured.
yeah, exactly. And him and Reece James are always injured, and that's their starting left backs. Fullback, sorry. And then this whole thing of Jackson, he scored 10 goals and it's a crap season. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a damn if he scored 30 goals. Harry Kane scored, I don't know, 28 goals last season for Tottenham. And where the hell did they finish? Doesn't
And why
matter
did
how
they
many,
wait?
exactly. It doesn't matter how many goals you score. It's what those goals do and can you defend too.
Mm.
That's important. Nkunku is gonna be Kai Havertz all over again. I'm telling you now. They're gonna be like, hey, this guy is actually cack because you're playing him wrong.
Mm.
You know, it. People blame Poch, but like I actually don't blame him because he walked into.
This
Uh,
mess before. It was
this
like
is a
this
mess.
already.
This needed someone who
And
has
how many
experience.
players did he really sign that he really wanted?
He didn't want any of them. Not a single. Not.
He just inherited a squad.
But like, think of the players they signed this year, right? The ones they actually got this for this season. Your Caicedos, your Lavias.
Lavia.
Where the fuck is Lavia?
We haven't
Where
seen
where where
those.
is he? Where is he? Disasi, who? Where is he? Like what, Shane? Disasi is actually not that bad, but
He's okay.
um, like he wasn't brought in to defend. He's actually one of the guys who progressed the ball forward. The guy next to him is supposed to defend, and that's Coel or freaking
Yeah,
40-year-old
dinosaur,
Thiago
dinosaur
Silva.
Silva.
Dinosaur, ancient times, Silva, BC. This is OC, nigga. Like, just not.
Yeah, Pepe
Let's
is
not.
different.
Blah, no. Like,
Uh,
it's diabolical. Like, they lost Sanchez, the goalkeeper. I don't think it would have made it any better because this guy and Sanchez are the same, the exact same
Petrovic.
quality.
Yeah,
Like, it's And look, it makes Sanchez even worse now because can he get into the scene ahead of this goalkeeper who's been
you can't
great
even
for
get
them?
ahead of Petrovic. How cock are you? Yes, sir.
I think he's injured.
No, he's on the bench, bro. He's back. He
Wow.
was on the bench in the Carabao, bro.
Wow. I think he just came back to it because he's been out.
Nah,
And
but
look, like
Petrovic is doing his job. What can you just do? He's okay.
you can end up like at a Brighton. It could end up like somewhere someone could give him a chance and let him develop further because this thing of him playing for a Chelsea team that's regressing, in my opinion. And people say give it time, give it a few years. Not at the way I'm reading the stories, and not in the way the people who are close to the situation, the 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 way like they're gonna sack Poch and get another manager, and it's all over again. It's just gonna keep going, and then all those players are gonna get sold for less. So look, man, Chelsea are a mess, and I have no sympathy or understanding for what's happening. So, look, man, unfortunately, we're out of time. I wish I could go on about this forever, but like, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you the next time, guys, and we'll check you soon.
Thursday.
Thursday now. Bye.